Turned the fan off and now we're going to melt.
Turn it off for you.
I don't want you to turn it off for me. I've got to sit on this thing.
It's very hot.
It's lovely. Yeah. I mean, you're in
I'm
a
not complaining.
kind of...
Yeah, it's like football shirt type material.
Football! Yeah, I know that. Hi Dan, how are you?
Hi, I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. We're doing a less serious style video where we talk about serious stuff, but we are looking at a very serious bike today. It's another Bike Fit time, but very much focused on long distance stuff.
Which we can't say anything about.
We can, I just block out the words.
Oh, okay, perimeter of Britain.
Yeah.
I'm going to really annoy your editing skills now if I just keep saying those words throughout the video. Constantly.
People lip read, because I can lip read.
You got to block my mouth as well.
Maybe.
Yeah.
If people just think you're saying all the time.
No. It's perimeter of Britain. Perimeter of Britain.
So, anyway, this is the bike. It's my Krypton Pro. Been riding this for, it's a year and a half.
Longer? No,
a year and a half.
Yeah. Start of last year.
Start of last year. But there's been quite a lot of changes in terms of the setup. But the key things to mention is it's the same bars, same limp stem, same seat post. Everything else is freaking changed. We've changed this build quite significantly based on thinking about simplicity for long distance bike packing style things. GRX 12-speed shifters. I prefer the shape of these. I like the braking on them. So they've come on instead of having the Dura shifters on them. XTR Di2 rear mech, the new 12-speed one. It is a monster, but it means I can run a 1x setup with a 52-10 cassette on the back. And in the front, I've got 1x with a 42-242 chainring, a sturdy crank, Quark power meter, and some very lovely pedals that no one really knows exist right now, which say prototype on them. And then the wheels are the Enve Foundation 45s with some 34mm Schwalbe Pro 1s in it. So it's basically, this is the setup I'm going to use, but I wanted simplicity, comfort, but still pretty fast, because a 42-10 is still quite a big gear, but a 42-52 is quite an easy gear. That's easier than a 50-34.
And you're going to need the 52 more than you'll need the 10.
Exactly, right? Yeah. So yeah, really happy with how it looks. I think it looks cool. Great looking bottle cages. Wolf tooth ones. They're so light. Like, you know when you pick something up that's really light and you're like, that feels...
What are they made of?
Titanium. They feel like they're going to float.
Nice, every little helps.
Yeah, so it's a bit of a different setup in terms of group set and components on it, but the bars are the same width that I'm used to. They're the bars that were on it before. The stem is the same length that I'm used to. The front end is the same height that I'm used to. We're just basically double checking everything, kind of for my peace of mind, as well as setting up some new lovely white Lake shoes, because white shoes are cool.
And white shoes are faster.
They are faster. I mean, blue shoes are quite, these look, I always call these Harry Potter shoes. Which
A lot of people think they look like a football boot, which I can kind of get behind.
Yeah, I can.
They've been Marmite. Some people love them, some people really don't like them.
I love the fact that they're very vented.
Yeah.
That's really nice. These, I kind of wish that these are effectively the same shoe but white. I kind of wish the white ones had the mesh on them.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
They do a grey one that is mesh.
It's lace, isn't it?
Up.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know. I'm not sold on lace up shoes.
Me neither.
I don't think they're stiff enough on the upper to keep your foot planted, but anyway.
They're old school, they look kind of cool.
They look cool, yeah, they do. Nice.
Do you have any here? Let's find out.
Yeah.
Oh, these ones.
The very same.
They are literally, it's like a grey titanium-y, it's kind of cool.
Metal.
Metal.
Cool.
Well, it looks quite metal, doesn't it? It's supposed to look like when they're clean. What the heck is this?
These are for those cyclists that also like to do two other sports for some reason.
Golf and cricket.
Golf and cricket. Yeah, they're a tri-shoe. I think as tri-shoes go, that's probably the prettiest tri-shoe I've seen, but I'd also still give it a 3 out of 10 in looks.
Yeah.
Because every other tri-shoe is just
They look
as
terrible,
ugly.
aren't they? Don't they?
Yeah.
Is it? And they look this way because it's supposed to be the ease of getting them on, isn't it? As well.
Yeah, it's this whole like reverse Velcro, and then this is like easily adjustable when you're on the fly, so you can basically clip into your shoe. when you're on the move, and it's vented so your feet dry because you've just for some
Swam.
reason done a swim before you get on the bike, which is mental.
Very shiny, aren't they?
Shiny shoes, white socks. You're going for the complete pro look today.
Yeah, man. White helmet, white sunglasses. Sounds great, that.
Need some air in your tyre.
I think these are too low. What is this?
This is a rear mech hanger or rear derailleur hanger alignment tool. An adapter on so we can look at shifter symmetry because yours are currently asymmetrical by quite a long way.
I should have bought the dark matter to see if Alex had built them up symmetrical, shouldn't I?
If he hadn't, he's getting sacked.
We'll check it another time. So this point of it effectively measures a set point on the shifter, right? When you go between them.
Correct. So we want to try and get to the same point that we're on that side. And so we need to be a lot higher.
Yeah, it's definitely not there right now. Look at this! Is Marshall on a pump? I mean, it's a bit blurry, but you get the gist. How sweet is that? And they didn't tell me they were doing this. They just did it. Wolftooth are good people. Now, I don't actually have like an agreement in any way with Wolftooth. So just full disclosure, I love the products, love the brand. I know the guy who's the marketing guy very well, and they are one of Saddleback's brands, and they've sort of been supporting me with stuff here and there whenever I've needed things, which is amazing. But doing little touches like that just shows that they are actually good people. So we actually had to do very, very little. It was a case of just tweaking the shifter position, which is great, really, really nice. I'm pretty happy. Shoes look lovely, actually. I think they are a cool looking gravel shoe.
They're all white.
They're all white, aren't they?
All white.
What are these, Lake?
MX30G.
Anyway, I think they look fantastic. They're cool. My socks maybe not as white as they should be though.
I've worn these abroad gravelling as well, and because of the material, they wipe down really nice. So
really?
Actually, you've got no excuses if they don't come back sparkling white.
I'm delighted to see you.
What's up with your new bike shop?
New bike shop, new tools.
Yeah? What isn't new in here?
Dan. Dan's very much old.
Mate, if he's old, I'm really old.
You've got a moustache though, so offsets it.
You see all the grey hairs coming here?
Yeah, it's a
Silver fox.
Silver fox, I know. This is Morgan's bike. This is your lovely
My
partner's
partner
bike.
Morgan,
Who is-
C5 paracyclist.
Who is there? So she's C5,
C5, yeah.
which means she has to have all of her controls from one side of the
Yeah,
bike
she's
as well.
got upper limb difference, and yeah, so all this on the right hand side, because the left hand side is completely.
Oh, it's literally, there's nothing to
There's
it.
nothing to it. It's just a dead lever.
So both the brakes are controlled with this one lever.
Exactly.
This is the rear shifter, this is the front mech shifter.
This is a really cool brand called Outbreaker. Please sponsor us. You've got a booster here, so as the pads wear down, you can turn that and it pushes the pistons in or out. So you don't just have, because to push enough fluid through one hose for both brakes can feel a bit spongy.
Yeah.
This boosts the pressure, essentially.
Oh, that's really cool.
They also make ABS for normal brakes as well.
Oh, okay.
So you can attach this to any road or mountain bike brake, and they've got like an ABS system.
Wow.
And a booster, so you can change how much bite you have.
That's really cool. That's really cool.
But yeah, it's all good technology. We had an old one before this, and it was terrible. So this one is the business.
It's cool seeing stuff like this and bikes like this.
We're gonna eventually go fully internal. I reckon we can get this in the frame somewhere.
But then you won't be able to
We'll be able to adjust it, but the amount it needs adjusting is usually only every time you bleed the brakes. So
okay.
if you're getting the hoses out, it could be worth it.
Yeah, nice.
But yeah.
Really nice.